Hello, team. Elliot, Solly, Ben, how are we? What day is it today? Tuesday. How's it going? Jeez, what an evening we've got. We have potentially a lot lined up. If this move update is what we hope it is. If Metal Claw is +2, then it's going to be very exciting. If it's +1, then it's still exciting, but I think we already know and can anticipate a lot of what the meta will look like if Metal Claw is +1. Am I ready to play Spinder? I don't think I have a Spinder. I won't lie to you. I don't think I have a Spinder. Is Spinder XL? I think it might be. Shall I tell you what I'm doing at the moment? Actually, you'll appreciate all what I'm doing at the moment. Solly, enjoy work, enjoy work. A hundo at level 15 is still like 14. Okay, no. It's unlikely I'll use Spender then. Let's go and... Let's go onto my game screen. Okay, so what I've done here, right? Genius. What I've done here is I have buddied a Pantrum, and I have turned my Necrozma Moongeist Beam on in an attempt to get Dark Pokemon. So we're hunting for Dark types so that I can evolve my Pancham into a Pangoro. I do actually have another Pangoro, so I can just use that one if we don't manage to do it in time. Oh, see what I mean? But I want to use this one. What does Spinder have? I assume it's Sucker Punch. I assume that's the only reason anyone would mention Spinder, right? Was it Icy Wind and Dig? Or am I missing something? Wait. Would Psywave make sense? What about Close Combat Machamp? Oh, Swift. Makes sense. Elliot, why... You tell me, why would you consider Close Combat Machamp? Because you'd lose your coverage, right? Is that what you... But you just want to try and one-shot stuff that doesn't resist? Because Rock plus Fighting is pretty good. Rock hits the flyers that you can't hit. And it allows you to hit neutrally against stuff that resists fighting, like Ghost. Super effective against Bug as well, for example. Oh, no Swift. Wait, does it learn Dig or doesn't learn Dig? So make your mind up. People can't go shielding cross chops, but it feels like people won't be able to risk not shielding a close combat. So, Elliot, you're talking about in show 6. You'd go close combat in show 6. I mean, I guess. Oh, in GBL? Well, you can get away with anything in GBL, right? Like you can run Payback Machamp, you can run whatever you want. But Stone Edge is a really good attack, and Stone Edge energy synergizes really well with Cross Chop. So to me, it would feel like a bit of a waste to not run it. Close combat. Could you argue if you're going to run a close combat Karate Chop user, why not just run Pangoro? But I agree. If you want, you might be able to cheese a couple of wins by landing a close combat, right? Of course you might. Thundershock HU. Has HU got Trailblaze? Because that's been buffed. Which one of them has Trailblaze? One of the Raichu has Trailblaze. Yeah, it is HU, isn't it? Tom, how you doing? What, and why are you doing GBL already? Which means you can't do more sets in the new season, huh? That doesn't make any sense to me. Kecleon. I don't think Kecleon's very good. Might as well put a star piece on. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. If anyone sees any dark Pokemon pop up on the screen, let me know. I need to grab them. I need to grab them. Boo, Tangela, is it good? It could be. Boo, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. How are things? Kecleon is almost 2k stat product with insane move pool. Is that true? I don't know. It doesn't. What's its move pool? What's its best set? I'll just Google it. Let's go Google it. Come on. Okay. Insane move pool incoming. Aerial Ace, pretty bad. Foul Play, averaged at best. Ice Beam, bad. Flamethrower, bad. Thunder, Shadow Sneak. K9, you have some explaining to do, please. This is a really bad moveset. Insane. Oh, insane coverage. My apologies. I misunderstood. Yeah, no. Kecleon is hot garbage. None of these are good attacks. Right, Foul Play. I think some people have misunderstood Foul Play because it's used by Umbreon and occasionally Mandibuzz and Sableye and things, but Foul Play is a pretty average move, right? It's 45-70. That means it's the same as Crunch but with no debuff. So it's nothing to write home about, right? Team, we have 15 minutes. 15 minutes until the move update. So in like 10 minutes, maybe you want to put a star piece on if you haven't put one on already, if you're going to open the game. And if anyone forgets, that's bad. You're going to lose out on a lot of dust. Foul Play without stab is bad. I agree. I agree. Have the moves updated yet? I don't. I'm just going to quickly flick through if we've got any information. No, nothing yet. There's no information about the move updates yet. Your house flooded, your life is in shambles, but you're psyched for some move updates. Well, it sounds like you've got your priorities straight, so I appreciate your energy. Someone's only holding 40 gifts. Is that me? Have I got 40 gifts? Giftable. And not lucky. Heck yeah. Do you see this sunset stare down? I've been holding on to this gift for years. And I'm like, maybe one day I'll send it. But then once you send it, what do? You know, that's it. It's gone. And the best the other person can do is pin it. So do I save it? Let me show you. This sunset stare down from Tanzania. Sorley, I'm assuming you want a gift, which is why you're telling me this. So let me just send you a gift. Who's in chat? I'll send whoever's in chat a gift. Sorley, you haven't opened my gift? The cheek to tell me I'm on 40 gifts and you haven't opened mine? Sammy, you can have a gift. Let me guess. Shock. Shock. Shock of the century. That one. Who else? Do I have anyone else? Scrolling up through chat. Someone can remind me. If I need to send them a gift, then just remind me and I'll do it. Yeah, not you. That's for sure. Sorley, I'm supposed to be the one that struggles with gifts in this relationship, okay? Furfrou might actually be decent. What do you mean? What do you mean Furfrou is going to be decent? Surf was its cheapest attack. Anything that runs Surf as its cheapest attack that received a nerf, that hurts, right? Because that's slow. Penchu, Penchu, Penchu. Elliot. Please. Please. So many normal types with Sucker Punch with similar stat product. Well, let's check. Let's check. David, how are you doing? David, I feel like I didn't get to spend as much time with you after Worlds as I'd have liked. Did you travel home okay? Normal and Sucker Punch. Shout out to David, top 8 in the world. Almost 15 years old. That's a pretty impressive achievement. Furfru is 1900. Furret, 1900. Spinder, 1700. Kecleon, 1900. You're not wrong, Tom. You're not wrong. They are all basically the same. And Spinder does learn dig. We're gonna have Clodsire Gator teams everywhere. Michael, it depends. Like, it depends. It depends. We got 10 minutes. Depends. If we get a Metal Claw buff to 8 energy, then Ferrothorn breaks that core pretty well. Is it time to build a Malamar? I have actually built a Malamar. Let me show you. Let me show you my Malamar. Come look. I think I already had a Malamar. There we go. This little thing. I wish I had a shiny one that I could use, because the shiny's pretty cool. I'll show you the shiny. There it is. Look at this bad boy. That's pretty cool. Is Malamar bad in TCG or is it good in TCG? David, don't worry. Next regional, we'll do our own thing. It's all good. I traded some Azus to my friend. Got a rank 12 Azu. I'm really surprised Azu didn't get nerfed, to be honest. I'm really surprised. I think it will soon. It's an old deck that was very good and very annoying to play against. Shout out to Malamar. Never even heard of TCG Malamar, but I'm now a fan. The shiny is cool. The shiny is cool. I agree. I agree. You got a rank 1 best buddy Ultra League Malamar in Hyde Park. Crazy bulk points. Yeah, but the best buddy is the best buddy. Do you want best buddy for a Malamar? I don't know. I don't know. Tom, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You think they can hit bubble pretty hard, compensate? New version of Surf. K9, I would suggest a play rough buff and a bubble nerf. Is an Inkay with rank 248 with 2 attack worth making? If that's the best one you got, Derpy, yes, I think so. Are we ready for Sucker Punch Gengar? Yeah. I just don't think Sucker Punch is going to be better than Shadow Claw and a Gengar, right? Malamar's your first Shundo. That is a cool Shundo. That is a cool. I don't think I've got a Shundo in a while. 4-star. I'm still on these boys. Heck yeah! Ultra League Clodsire getting buffed. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Look at this goober. Reminds me of someone. I love it. Love you, Goob. Right. How long? 7 minutes. Put your star pieces on if you don't have it. If you don't have your star piece on, put your star piece on. Rank 2 Malamar, very good, very good. I think I legit think Malamar's going to be really strong. I think I was saying it yesterday. I don't think people are ready for how good Malamar could be. How many new move updates are happening? Great question. Let's go and have a quick look. We've got six and a half minutes. Let's go. Okay, so these updates were announced at the end of day 1 of Worlds, and it started off. The first thing that they announced was that there's a change to the switch timer. So previously the switch time has always been 1 minute. There's been a couple of occasions where that's changed just for like a week or so, but the switch timer is now permanently changed to 50 seconds for this season. That's good because if you can switch quicker, it means you're locked in for a shorter amount of time, and that means it reduces RPS, right? Because if you're in a really bad matchup, you can switch out quicker. You just have to bear in mind that your opponent can also switch out quicker. And the reason why that's important is that if they switch and you spend more time to try and chip them, you are giving them a greater opportunity to switch out later. Okay, so bear that in mind. The chip and dip strategy has been nerfed here, but also the RPS strategy has been nerfed. Then look at these changes. Rock slide nerfed, wing attack nerfed, counter nerfed. There's a lot. There's a lot of changes. Parabolic charge with a slight buff, body slam with a massive nerf, buff, nerf, nerf, buff, nerf, buff. This is the big one. This is the one that we're paying attention to. This is the one that I think, in my opinion, will decide what this meta looks like for the next season, because energy generation has increased. The Pokemon Company has always been hesitant to give details as to what the increases are numerically. If it is +1, it's a big update to the meta, but it'll need refreshing within the 3 months for sure. If it's +2, it is massive. Michael, I think it's the Pokemon Company that are more resistant. So PvPoke, yes, Thomas, you're right. PvPoke has +1 at the moment as its prediction. It would be a shame if it's +1. If it's +2, Empoleon will, in my opinion, go straight to rank 1 in the meta. I don't think Registeel will be relevant with Metal Claw. I don't think Dialga will be relevant with Metal Claw. I don't think you need to worry about any of those kinds of Pokemon, because Metal Claw would just be... Look, if I say Vine Whip, right? Would Registeel run an attack like Vine Whip rather than Lock On? No chance. No chance. The typing isn't even relevant because Steel offensively isn't particularly good anyway, so I wouldn't worry about Metal Claw Reggie. You joke. Shadow Registeel with Metal Claw. Well, that's a different conversation, I guess. Zacian and Zamazenta, just can't see it. Just can't see anyone running Metal Claw there. More skill. Yeah, you know it. Star piece is on, please. If you've not put a star piece on, you are a fool. Put a star piece on, collect your dust. It is more dust than you're going to get in half an hour of any other use of a star piece realistically. So get your star piece on. We're going to wait to see. I'm waiting to see a flurry of messages and people testing Metal Claw to tell us what Metal Claw energy is. Actually, I guess we can test it ourselves, right? If someone wants to... Maybe someone should send me a battle. Let me check my Empoleon has Metal Claw. This is brilliant. First try. Okay, so we can test as soon as the update hits, then we can run a team that basically, or I can just run it against a trainer or anything. So we'll run Metal Claw. Wait, hold on a minute. Should I be getting my star piece first? My screen's frozen. Wonderful. Whoever predicted lag, then you were absolutely correct, because we're going to have a ton of it. Might need to restart the game. Good shout. Right, well, while that's sorting itself out. Star piece is on. Star piece is on. You're going to get to anyone with Discord, you're going to get a ton of Discord notifications soon, as every Pogo server is going to tag you with star piece information. Dialga does learn Metal Claw. It's not going to run it. Palkia Dialga is an unbreakable core if the Dialga is on. No way. No way. You're not running. You're just not running it. When you say unbreakable, that core loses to a Dragon Breath Dialga Origin. There's no way you're going to run. I mean, okay. I say that. Yes. In GBL, people will run anything. Okay. You can get away with anything. So yes, people will run it in GBL. Would I recommend running it? Will you be good running it? No, not so much. Has anyone caught a Dreepy yet? Because I've just seen one appear on my nearby. Yeah, no, Cell Block, I take it back. Okay, there will be people that will run it. And the reason I know that is because I've actually seen people play Metal Claw Dialga even prior to a buff when it was utterly unusable. So yes, people will try it out, but I don't think it's going to be the optimal moveset for it. You have to bear in mind. Okay, it is hit. If your star piece is not on, if you click battle right now, it's going to pop up. So make sure your star piece is on. Make sure your star piece is on. Let's go. Okay, so we click battle. This is what happens. Comes up. The badge never works. It says how many battles you've done, how many wins, what your streak is, and then you get, ooh, TMs. Ooh. Elite fast. I wanted elite charge. 300,000 dust and rank 1. And now we go and see. Oh, can we just? So if I were to, are we saying that if I were to restart my game, all of the move updates should hit? Is that what we're saying? Because I can. Shall I quickly do that? Let's go back. Okay, so now if I were to just do a battle against one of the bots, this one, Great League, and let's throw the Empoleon there. Oh, please, 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 please be good. It's not 8. It's not 8. No. No. Oh, they put it at 7. Right. Let's check Malamar. Unbelievable. All right, if we hit superpower in 5 seconds, then this is 4 energy. This is 4 energy, okay? So every single Psy wave will give you 4 energy. So Malamar is going to be very good. Okay, Malamar will be very good. That is really, really quick, and it's high damage. So that's pretty good. What were the other things that we need to test? Psycho Cut doesn't do any damage though. This is an attack that does. This is an attack that does lick level damage with stab, plus 4 energy. Rollout. We know rollout, right? We know rollout is 8/13. Metal Claw is +1. It looks like, yeah. Metal Claw is not +2, which is very sad. How do you evolve your Malamar? I'll show you. Okay, go onto your Inkay. Okay, click on it, right, and then turn your phone upside down, and it will now pop up. All right, see how that's light pink? Turn it upside down, and it goes dark pink. So that's how you evolve it, Derpy. Could I check Surf? I mean, yeah, I can check Surf. It'll be 45 energy. For sure. Yeah, it's to reflect how it evolves in the main series game, which is to turn your device upside down. And 1 and 2 and 3, 6, 7. Yeah. So 7 and in seconds is 15 turns. 15 times 3 is 45. So it's 45 energy. Lyle Metal Claw was +1. It wasn't +2, which is very sad. But it means that we might get a +1 later, in a later season. But it's the law. Yeah. So anyone who was apprehensive about a Clodsire Gator meta, yes. Yes, is the answer to that. Lantern, I don't know. Lantern's pretty slow. Lantern's pretty slow. Napoleon can suck it. Yeah, but Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn could have been good, Lyle. Ferrothorn could have been really good. Elliot, it's ironic that you've done that. Karate Chop is an elite TM move. You have to use an elite TM to get Karate Chop. James with the star piece reminder. 5 minutes late. I like it. I like it. Okay, so do I have any more dark types? Can I evolve this useless. Right, we're using a different Pangoro then. We'll use this one. Wait, do I want to just wait? What? Okay, let's not use Pangoro. What I'll do... We won't use Pangoro yet. I will turn this on. Nope, not separate. I'll Moongeist Beam for half an hour to get the rest of the dark types that I need. Sad day for Vig. Okay, my gotcha, go back on. You get me some dark types in the background. And can someone list me, right? What are all the attacks that we need to change? What are all the Pokemon now that are meta that now get different attacks to what they had before? That I need to TM. Whoops. Great League. I mean, we can use a Machamp, actually. Should we just go straight into GBL? Let's go into GBL. What's Galar Cup? Okay, so what's been buffed? Machamp has been buffed. Yep. Oranguru's been buffed. Wait, why don't you have another move? And what else? Let's use a Uxie because it's funny. I just need to build them. Oranguru. So you can now learn you can now learn Brutal Swing. There we go. Uxie. Pup Fairywind Mawile. I don't know about that. And then you get Swift, which has just been buffed as well. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? I guess a ghost type? I'm sure it's fine. Nothing can go wrong, I don't think. I think this is a legend team in the making. Yeah, Machamp's the worst that can happen, and I can just stay in with Machamp. Mandibuzz is the worst thing that can happen, and I can stay in with Machamp. Let's do this. Oh no. Mudslap Rhyhorn? Wait. This sounds so weird. I don't like the sound of Karate Chop. It's putting me off. I'm not used to it. How do I take out this Basculin? I think we're going to have to hard swap the Oranguru here. Is Karate Chop 10 energy? 9 energy. 9 energy. 9 times 4. 36. Straight to that cross chop. Easy. Oh, team. Power Gem is 50 energy. Power Gem is 50 energy. Boo, I completely agree. Oranguru is the absolute best. And if it doesn't win Baltimore, I'll be very sad. Power Gem is 50 energy, which is what I thought it was going to be. Power Gem is now a clone of Scald, I guess. It's a Scald clone without the debuff, right? 50 for 85. Wait, what happened? Oh. 50 for 85. What do you mean, are we sure, Lyle? What do you mean, are we sure? Yes, Logan, I 100% agree with you. It's got the Quag pacing, Quagsire pacing. This might already be the best team of the season. My team or their team? Which one? So, Karate Chop at 9. So the thing that I was saying yesterday, right? If anyone remembers yesterday, is that if you add up the energy values of your 2 charged attacks and divide it by your fast attack, if it's an exact number... Wait, what attack are they using? Are they using Confusion as well? Doesn't look like they are. They don't even know what's going on here. What am I using? Swift. You're going to use Primate over Champ? Really? I don't know about that. Yes, Matt, I completely agree. I completely agree that Malamar Superpower and Dip is going to be very strong. I agree. And it's very interesting because in my opinion, this yes, Surface 45. In my opinion, this update allows for Confusion users to come back into the meta. I think that there is like genuine opportunity for Confusion to be playable in Show 6 because of its pressure against Clodsire. Oh, you have a cross chop primate. I understand. I understand. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on. Surf is not buffed. Surf is not buffed. That is a Surf nerf. Okay. The only things that would ever benefit from that Surf are Pokemon that used Surf as their more expensive attack. Anything... yeah, I mean, yeah, Lyle, Malamar is going to be very good against those. But there is a heavy poison presence in Clod, right? What was I saying? Anything that uses Surf as its cheapest attack is going to be Surf nerf. Yes. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's going to be hit, right? Lantern's so slow now. It's so slow. Worm Adam is one I really want to get a good IV on. K9, did you know if Worm Adam gets Sucker Punch, it becomes top meta, and it can learn Sucker Punch? But it's only 45 energy. Yeah, 5 energy more. 5 energy more is you know, that can make a difference, right? Because now, if you want to bait with Surf, you're wasting 45 energy rather than 40. Have we tested Sucker Punch? No. You want me to drop my 100% winning team just to test what Pokemon exactly? Which Pokemon with Sucker Punch are you wanting me to test? Kecleon? K9 tells me Kecleon has obscenely good coverage. Moltres? I don't have a Great League one. I can build something, I guess. Do you want me to build a Miss Magius? Is that how you say it? I can build a Kecleon. Spinder. Test Astonish. Oh, that's a better shout. Sucker Punch, I think we know, right? We know Sucker Punch parameters. Astonish, we also know, but it'll be more interesting. So why don't we use... Do we want to use Decidueye, Dusknoir, or... I mean... It's probably those two. Which one of those two do you want to use? Dusk. Okay. Astonish. Okay, I need to give this Shadow Punch, don't I? Okay, so we'll put that in the back. We'll give it Shadow Punch because it's just able to learn Shadow Punch now. Great League, Dusk. Charge TM. Shadow Punch. Let's go. This team could not be more perfect. This is it. This is it. Okay. I am somewhat core broken by this. I think we'll throw this and then we'll go into our baby Oranguru. Okay, so remember... Oh wait, they can do super effective on me. What have I got in the back again? A Dusknoir. Don't get Nightshaded. What do you mean? I resist Nightshade. What you talking about? Oh, I don't know Oranguru's CMP. Can someone... Oh, it's too late. What's Oranguru's attack stat? I have no idea. I have no idea how much an Oranguru's attack is. Okay. Might actually lose this. No! No, I'm gonna lose! Who told me to use Dusknoir? Huh? Who said someone find in who said Dusknoir? What am I supposed to do? This is why they need to give Dusknoir a dynamic punch. Nice one, chat. I agree. Right. Quickly purify it. Yeah, honestly. Honestly. Golek's better. Should we use Golek? I have a Golek. Do I? Yes, let's use Golek. I think Dusknoir's not going to be usable until it gets Dynamic Punch. Or Brick Break or something like that. And I think... Oh, I could have used Decidueye. Maybe I should have used Decidueye. Parabolic Charge is 66 and Zap Cannon's 33? Wow. Wow. I'm going to lose to this as well. Yeah, Mateus, that's I think all of those are kind of as I expected, bar I didn't think Zap Cannon would go all the way down to 33. That's big. That's a big nerf. Run Bellibolt? I don't know. Why would they cross chop instead of Night Slash? This is why you need to... This is why it's important to learn your typings, right? It does feel weird not having counter. It feels weird. It feels weird that I'm not being able to just counter this down before it reaches an attack. But look how much energy I've got here. Okay, I'm going to bank a Stone Edge and go into Golurk. Oh wow, that did way more than I thought it would. I could have just done another one. What don't I like? What did I say I don't like, Boo? Karate chop. Okay, I quite like Golurk. I don't know why, it just seems a little bit... It seems quite fun. Karate chop, I don't dislike Karate chop. If we're talking about Karate chop, I don't dislike Karate chop. I'm just not used to the fighting fast attack, generating so much energy and not doing loads of damage. Because that's what we're used to with counter. So it just feels a little bit strange, that's all. I see. Interesting. Muck. Okay. This is good. This is good. Wait, what attack are they using? What are they using? Acid? They're using acid? I don't even know what that animation is. Did I just get back from the US? What day is it today? It's Tuesday. I got back on Sunday evening. Had work yesterday. I was supposed to get back Saturday, but I got kicked off my flight because they messed up. I actually sent an email today asking if I was going to get compensation because I still haven't heard anything. But it was okay. Oranguru. I think you might be my new favorite Pokemon. Heck yeah. There's actually, I think there's an Oranguru event coming up as well, where the shiny... Why does it do this? Why does it do that, huh? Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. Okay, immediate thoughts with Metal Claw at plus 1 instead of +2 is that if you want to core break Clodsire for Alligator, consider Oranguru. I think Oranguru is genuinely good. Why do you ask? Why would you use a Confusion user? Because Confusion is 12 energy. With Brutal Swing down to 35, it's only 3 Confusions to a Brutal Swing. With Trailblaze down to 45, it's 4 Confusions to a Trailblaze. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. So I think Oranguru will be good. Why my game's not even turning on. I think Oranguru will be really good. Can you see? Oh, goodness. Can we see Mian Chao with Force Palm, Brutal Swing, and Brick Break? Okay, we can do that. I'll do that. When the game turns on, we'll do it. Okay, we want a Mian Shao with Force Palm. What are the options? Brutal Swing and Brick Break. I get to tag you as Great League. Okay. Sec, let's put my gotcha back on. How many? Still need 5 dark types. I'm just going to put some more Necrozma on. You keep going. You keep catching me dark types in the background for my Pancham. Are we going to run Malamar? Yeah, we'll run Malamar as well. Do you want me to run it now? Let's run it now. Okay, so... Oh, we finished already? Okay, so... Let's... Who are we replacing? We're going to replace Dust Noir with Malamar. We're going to replace Golurk with Malamar. And we'll replace Machamp with Mian Shao. Are we happy? Let's try this. Who decided that Mud Slap should be the only move in the game with a hyphen in between? Is that true? That can't be true. Is that true? If that's true, I like that. I like that fact, if that's true. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to do here. Will Baltimore... Yes, Baltimore will be this... Everything that we're seeing here, this will be a lot of what we see in Baltimore. Because the way that it works in Go is that you have until the following Tuesday from an update. So today is Tuesday. As of next Tuesday, everything is eligible. And then I think Baltimore is the weekend after that. It's the only one in Go. So for anyone that doesn't know what this is a Malamar. And it's actually quite hard to see my own attacks. Like I'm trying to see what this Clodsire is doing. I'm trying to see what this Clodsire is doing, and I can't quite see what it's doing just because there's so much stuff happening on the screen. Don't Tuesday me. Sorry, I don't say Tuesday. Get out of here, both of you. How's the new 50-second timer? I honestly forgot. I forgot that we have that. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see how good Oranguru really is against Feraligatr then. Oh wait, they've got a Malamar in the back, don't they? Okay, I'm gonna have to Psywave this down, I think. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think I win this. I don't think I win this. I don't know how much a Malamar superpower does. Not quite. Not quite. I don't... I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention to be able to go back and I might have been able to get a bit more energy somewhere, but I wasn't hugely paying attention. I'm going to be honest, Mian Shao really didn't help me out in that game. I can't remember who asked me to use Mian Shao. Ark, this is on you. If Mian Shao doesn't win this game... Oh, wait. I take it. I will hold my tongue. Okay, so they're using Spark with Surf. The fast move on Oranguru is Confusion. If anyone still thinks Lantern is viable, it is not. Okay, what have you got? It is. The psi waves are a little bit distracting, I'm not gonna lie. Lantern is all you had. I don't know, Boo. You don't have a fighting type or something you could use, like a Metacham. Confusion, baby. And Oranguru is it reasonably bulky? Did anyone actually tell me the attack stat for an Oranguru, please? Or do I can I mean I can check it. Okay, Oranguru has 108.7 attack, which puts it ever so slightly below a Quagsire. So that's the rough attack stat for an Oranguru. Oh, did you? Sorry, chat. I completely missed it. Wow, look at that Oranguru. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oranguru is genuinely good. I'm gonna use it every day for 3 months. Mian Shao carries the team. Okay, Ark, I'll give you that. Mian Shao was good in that one. It's not gonna be so good in this one. I'm stuck. I have a dark type in the back. No, I'm not playing this game. Okay. Oranguru's really good, except against Mandibuzz. We are going to let Mian Shao go now. We're going to try something new. What haven't we tried yet? That's what's been buffed. Fighting strong, just different move and different mons. Eric, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if fighting is as strong as it was before. Ampharos and Drapion. Okay, Ampharos. Should we use a shadow or non-shadow? Let's go build all of these things. Let's build everything. Let's build everything. Okay, first thing. What am I building? A shadow? No, I'm not building a shadow cacturn. Quick top left. Yeah, I don't have time for this. I don't mess around. Licky Licky. Okay, I think we can do that. So Licky Licky. There's my Licky Licky. I need to give you rollout. Done. You're ready. What else? I'm not doing Shadow Cacturn. Any Pokemon with Sucker Punch. David, the thing is that Sucker Punch is at the moment, that buff is primarily for Yveltal in Master League. And the only relevance that I think it's going to have in Great League is if in... What month are we in? September? If in October we have a Spiritomb event, okay? If we have a Spiritomb event for Halloween, please get a Great League Spiritomb, because they will possibly buff it in December. They're maybe not buffing it just yet because it's not super accessible. But if they do an event for it, that is a clue that they might buff it later. And then you'll have a Sucker Punch user in Great League. Similarly, if they give Sucker Punch to Wormadam, then it'll become very relevant. I don't think the current Sucker Punch users in Great League, I don't think they're really worth considering. Drapion, Ampharos. Ampharos. One, Shadow, no, don't purify it. Cacturn learns Sucker Punch and Trailblaze. Cacturn has a stat product of around 1500, so I wouldn't rush to go and build Cacturn. Okay, so we want to run this with Trailblaze and Brutal Swing. So let's try and get Trailblaze. Too easy. Let's try and get Brutal Swing. You're boring. Right. Zap Cannon has been nerfed. It is now, for anyone that missed it, it is now a 33% chance of a debuff. Yes, Bone Club got plus 15 power. Bone Club is now a Brutal Swing clone, or a Weather Ball clone, or an Aqua Tail clone, but for a ground type. Okay, so that's the Ampharos ready. Drapion. Drapion should already be ready. Do we have a good rank Drapion? Hell yeah, we do. Okay, we're going to use this with Poison Sting, Aqua Tail, Crunch. Sure. Battle. And we're using... What was the first one I just built? I've forgotten. Oh, Licky Licky. Drapion. And Ampharos. This is an extremely weak to ground team because Rollout is resisted by ground. Drapion is weak to ground and Ampharos is weak to ground. But we'll give it a go. Heck yeah! We're geniuses. Get rollouted. Oh, baby! Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I've thrown a Shadow Ball because I forgot that that's the attack I have. I was like, oh, Body Slam's not very good anymore. Let me throw my nuke. What is it? Oh, it's a Shadow Ball. That's my bad. I accept that's my fault. We're just toying with them. It's fine. I mean, they're going to come out with 100 energy, I guess, but they're taking a lot of damage here. And if they want to throw straight away, they're going to start letting Volt Switch through for free. Oh, I could have done so much more damage if I didn't. I could have got 2 more Body Slam in. Do you see what I mean? We get a full Shadow Volt Switch through. And we're just going to shield both of these. Oh, they threw a Rock Slide? Crazy. Getting another one? Wow. Okay, what's our maths? So they're using 90 energy, they're going down to 10, 13 energy, they need 45, so they need 35, so 3 more rollouts. 1, 2, 3. They're going to reach it, so I don't want to take the drill run on my Ampharos, I'll take it on the Drapion. We'll sack the Drapion. Oh, they only have Rock Slide? Okay, I'm going to lose this unless they shield very quickly. Do I think they'll give Toxicroak Poison Sting? Don't know if it helps it. Don't know if it helps it. I think Toxicroak needs something. Toxicroak needs like... Wow. So I am going to win because of that Mud Bomb, because of the Mud Shot nerf. Unless they catch right now. If they catch right now, then okay, doesn't matter. So, if you've forgotten, Mudshot has been nerfed. It's gone down to 8 energy, which means that the Mud Bomb from a Whiscash is 5-5 instead of 5-4. So, before, they would have been able to shield CMP and hit me with the Mud Bomb, but now they can't do that. So, if anyone needs homework, you need to go and memorize all of the new energy and all of the new counts. Okay, how do we do? Licky Licky versus Wigglytuff. Okay, so we lose CMP to a Wigglytuff, but they're just throwing a Swift, which I don't particularly care about. So how much does a Body Slam do? So for anyone that has forgotten, Charm is 6 energy, Swift is 35 energy, so it's straight 6 to Swift. Okay. I think this is a good time for noobs to get into the game, particularly because all of the meta right now are really accessible, right? They've got rid of almost all of the XLs, because I think before you had like brand new players being persuaded to like do mega raids just to get XLs, which is ridiculous. Like there's no world in which you should be doing that. And now you don't need to worry about that, right? Here it is. Okay, so Fire Spin's doing 11 damage, 10 energy. It's 35 to a Bone Club, and Bone Club will do a lot. 3, 4. Okay, they've actually given me an extra Poison Sting there. So they're giving me chances to get to attacks that I shouldn't be getting to. They're at 40 energy, they're using 35, they're at 5, they need 3 more. 1. Okay, how am I going to get rid of that Alolan Marowak is the problem. You saw about 9 trillion lickies on the Ghost stream. Yeah, but Boo, the this Licky Licky is a oh, I'm in a bit of trouble here. This Licky Licky is not a Lickitung, right? It's a Licky Licky. Am I going to be okay? Can my pacing get this? Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. No. Oh, Alolan Marowak's pretty good. Alolan Marowak's pretty good. Licky Licky does not need XLs. Licky Licky is so cheap. He's so cheap. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. So if we get a Licky, let's say we get this... should we get this shiny one? So if I were to evolve this, right, you need a Sinnoh Stone and 100. So if I evolve this Lickitung, right, it does need an Elite TM. Yeah, that is true. But so did Lickitung, right? Lickitung needed an Elite TM and level 50 worth of XLs and sometimes a Best Buddy as well. So this is your Licky Licky. Look at this yellow little ice cream goo. Then if you were to power it up, look at that. Look how cheap that is. That's pretty crazy. So I'm really happy that they've made that change. I do think Dunsparce is probably... How many of the new good mons need elite TMs? Okay, Machamp needs 2 elite TMs. 1 elite fast TM, 1 elite charge TM. I don't think Machamp's going to be as good as... I don't think Machamp's going to be as good as we'd like it to be, just because in a Clodsire meta, Clodsire walls it. So you don't need to worry about Machamp, I don't think. Licky Licky needs an elite TM for Body Slam. The shiny is cute. The shiny is cute. For Alligator needs an elite TM for Hydro Cannon. That is one that you will need. I am going to lose this. K9, surely you could just use... You could just use Pangoro. Wait, has my gotcha caught me my dark type so I can use the Pangoro yet? Let's see. Clodsire is so good. Clodsire is so good now. Do you see how every time you use a charge attack, if you don't know this, every time you use a charge attack, it takes off 10 seconds from the clock. So if you can spam... Take the first one. If you can spam charged attacks, you can get rid of that 50-second clock so quickly. Oh no. Okay, we're probably gonna struggle. Yeah, Pangoro, I need them to release more Pangoro. 8, 9, 2. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You're telling me there's a chance? Let's see. Depends what's in the back. If it's a ghost, we could win. It's not a ghost. Uh-oh. I can't remember how much energy that Clodsire has. I don't think we can win. No, we're gonna get Shadow Clawed down anyway, so yeah. Dang! Okay. We're gonna stop using this team. We're gonna use something else. What should we use? GG. I mean, they were using a good team there. So if you don't have Clodsire. Wait, no, Clodsire is a Com Day mon, but you don't need its Community Day move. Meticulous, no, it didn't. It didn't. And that's enough of that, yeah. Pair it with Ursaring. I think it's really hard to give a good recommended team because there's no meta right now, right? There's no meta at all. It's everyone's just trying out loads of random stuff. Kelvin, hope football went well. Metal Claw wasn't +2, it's +1. So the meta is basically as it is on PvP. The things that are looking super strong so far are Dunsparce and Clodsire. For Alligator, it seems pretty safe. Dunsparce is pretty good. Tangela team confirmed. Tangela. Not that one. Ooh. As if these both go to 1502. Boo, I don't think I can run a Tangler team. We can let that one go as well. Any Mud Slapper? How many jump luffs have I faced? I haven't faced any jump luffs, but we can use a jump luff. Why don't we use a jump luff? So, I think my jump luff is already ready. Jump. Fairy Wind, Aerial Ace. Yep, we're ready. And then, what do we want in the lead? What do we want in the lead? What else is new? I'm just going to quickly flick through some of these. Let's use a Clefable, right? Because I think Clefable could be an interesting pick. And we're not going to run Moonblast. We're actually going to run Meteor Mash on it. The reason why I would run Meteor Mash on Clefable is because if you want to use a fairy... Oh, I know what we're going to run. I know what we're going to run. We're going to run something genius. What the heck? If anyone ever asks me again, why don't I raid more to get more charge TMs? You know? How many did I just use there? And it has like 4 attacks. We want to use Galarian Wheezing. Right, so we're going to start with Galarian. Doesn't work like that. Wheezing. Do I have a Great League Wheezing? Will do. I trust you that we'll go close. That'll do. Didn't it get Draining Kiss? Shut it. Meticulous, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. TM Roulette is not on my side, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to change to Overheat. And we're going to give it Brutal Swing. Now, I know that PvPoke currently says Play Rough and Brutal Swing. And this is just your friendly reminder that that is wrong. And if you want to use Galarian Wheezing, this is the moveset that you should use. Okay, we're going to lead Galarian Wheezing. We're going to put Jump Luff in the back. And we need something else that resists ground. And ideally resists Psychic. So something that beats Malamar and Clodsire. So why don't we go with... Have I tried Shellos? No, not yet. What beats Malamar and Clodsire? Gastrodon. Gastrodon's not a bad shout. I don't think I have a Gastrodon. Oh, the thing is, the only Gastrodon I've got is pink, and my friend Lou told me to not ever build a pink one because she said to only build a blue one. So I never built this one, but I don't have a blue one. Do I even have... Okay, sorry, Lou. Okay, Mud Slap, Water Pulse, Body Slam. Okay. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. You want to try the blue one? So the blue one is the one that you can only catch if you are east of the Greenwich line. So to get a blue one, I have to get a train to Greenwich and then walk 10 meters, and then I can start catching the blue one. The shiny is slightly more... Yeah, boo, it's blue/green. It's blue/green. But the shiny one of the blue one is pretty cool as well. What did I say I was using? Wheezing. Okay, this is our new Wheezing, Gastrodon, and Jumpluff. Teal, sure. Teal, can't argue with Teal. But everything east of the Greenwich line, so everything in the US, you'll all have pink ones. Oh wow, Razor Leaf even after it's been nerfed? What's my jump off moveset, K9? K9, what do you tell me what you think my jump off moveset is? You tell me what you think it is. Yeah, this opponent not up with the times, but I'm apprehensive that there's a Basti in the back. Bullet Seed, Dazzling Gleam, Frustration. That would be a good moveset. 1, 2. Okay, good job, Weezing. We've taken out a Victory Bell. It's probably Energy Ball Ace, but I'm thinking Solar Beam. Why would you assume? Okay, let's see how bulky we are. We're only 1900 stat product. That does a lot. We may be in trouble here. I got denied. This game, man. This game. I probably should have stayed in with Gastrodon. And maybe thrown a Water Pulse. That's fine. We learn. We learn. What did we just lose to? A Victory Bell, a Mamoswine, and a Talonflame. Cool, 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 cool. Really good. Okay, we need to get out of this. What do you want me to say to this? I'm a fool for not predicting the Hypno lead Leafeon in the back. Okay. Get some charge TMs. I need some charge TMs. No, what I need... I'll tell you what I need, right? What I need is for my Gotcha to catch me some Dark types. Because if it does that, you're about to see Pangoro. What was their lead? It was a Hypno, right? It was a Hypno lead. Okay. That does quite a lot. Why has everyone got fire in the back? Okay. No! No! Come on, Weezing. Come on, Weezing. No! Oh! So close. So close. So close. And yet so far. Please. Oh my goodness, one more. We need one more dark type until we can start enjoying ourselves. There is a lot of Clodsire. No, very meticulous. I'm glad you said that because pink Gastrodon is letting us down. We're not. I don't know. Some people think Gastrodon's going to be really good. Let's try it in the lead. Let's try Gastrodon lead. AWAC is really good. AWAC is really good. Should we use Shadow Alolan Marowak? Why don't we use that instead of Jumpluff? Jumpluff is annoying me. Perfect. Let's use this. ABB versus Grass. Perfect, perfect. The Wiggly, it was just +1. It was just +1. Which is very sad, but we have lots of other big updates that we can focus on instead. Oh, open there. Metal Claw is not usable. Psywave was +2. Psywave is very usable. Psywave is one of the best attacks now. It's Malamar's going to be very strong. Oh my goodness, we've got a lead. Heck yeah. Yes, AWAC is in Shadow Raids. We're going to have to full farm this down, I think. Can we? Yeah, Shadow Lapras is also available. And if they ever release the attack Shockwave, like I keep telling them to, Gastrodon's so bad. Can't even mud slap down a Shadow Feraligatr. I'm so cooked here. I can probably take a drill run on Marowak. Oh wait, mine's a Shadow. Cool. Cool. This is gonna be a tricky meta to build teams in, I think. To be fair, these Shadow Bones are actually doing a decent amount of damage. Shadow Lapras, I would give Shockwave to, yeah. Shockwave, if they could make it a 35 energy electric attack, I think that'd be pretty cool for it. Oh. Gastrodon. Pink Gastrodon. Pink Gastrodon. Don't use it. We would have won so well if we had Pangoro. Have you caught me a dark yet? No, still no. Be a dark type. What type are you? No, you're a psychic type. Doesn't matter. Let's wait out the 1 minute to see if we get a dark type. Who are these rank 1 DOMs with these combo plays? Matt, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, that's not a dark type. Okay, we're dropping Gastrodon. I don't like Gastrodon. What else has been buffed? There must be some other buffs that we haven't used yet, right? Can I get dark type from rewards? I don't think I've got any dark types in these rewards. That's presumably not a dark type. That's presumably not a dark type. I've probably got quite a lot of random rubbish in here. But I don't think any of this would be a dark type. No. Goodness, rubbish. Don't want any of these things. I don't want these. Madrid Park Escapade? Well, that went well. Oh, Power Up Marshadow. Comde Bagon? Well, that went well. Litten? Wow, my Litten Comde. Brilliant. I've still not done 30-party challenges. Okay, well, I don't think I've got any dark types there. We tried Boulder Blood, we tried Golurk, and I think I did like it. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's run Golurk with AWAC, because they're both... We need then something that's good against Mandibuzz. Oh, GBL rewards. Oh, maybe. How do I get GBL rewards when I can't win a game? Do I have a Galarian Moltres? Not for Great League. Azu. Okay. Which Azu? Let's go with that Azu. Dunsparce. Yeah, the thing is, Dunsparce, yes, we did run Licky Licky. The thing with Dunsparce is it's very good, but it looks so derpy that I'm struggling to justify myself bringing it. I don't know if I can. Okay, so let's go straight into AWAC here. Clodsire can be paired with Mandibuzz, so I was kind of waiting for a Mandibuzz there. Okay, they're at an Earthquake, right? So they've used 8 Poison Stings, but they'll probably throw a Stone Edge. Oh, they throw the Earthquake. Okay, they're 7 away from the next Earthquake. Four. So they're 3 away from a Hydro Pump. 5, 6, 7. So this can be a Hydro Pump. It probably isn't, but I'm going to shield anyway, too. Okay. The reason is because I kind of want to keep Marowak for a little bit. Then we'll bubble this down, and then we can Ice Beam the Clodsire. Dunsparce looks better than Poltegeist. Is Poltegeist in the game? Durfee, I've just seen your message. Sorry about that. Interesting. Oh, good timing. They counted well. This will be a Swift, right? Can I get a catch on Marowak? Hell yeah, I can! Oh, it's my team. Oh, the teapot thing. Yeah, I remember. I still think I lose. Because I'm pretty sure Golurk's going to get one shot by this Moonblast. Golurk, Why do you do this to me? K9, are you going to run Sableye with Power Gem? We just went 0-5 at rank 0. Oh, you don't even need a win? Who needs a win? Okay, did I get my Dark type? No, so I'm going to have to put Necrozma back on. Give me a Dark type. Just need one more. One more Dark type. I'm so washed. Hell yeah. Okay, are you ready, everyone? We're about to use Pangoro. Someone think of a Pangoro team quick. We're seeing a lot of Clodsire. So we want how do we want to do it? We're seeing a lot of Clodsire, we're seeing a decent number of fairy types as well, right? I can just evolve you from here. This is content, okay? This is a shiny Great League Pangoro. Oh, baby, stop it. Stop it, that's naughty. This stream is no longer safe for work. Okay, so you learn Karate Chop. I hope. One day. You might. Please. There we go. Okay. Rock Slide, we're going to change to Close Combat. I once had TMs. And then we want to give Night Slash. This side. Okay, you are ready to go. Tag, Great League. Let's do this. Okay, now, did someone say Oranguru? Pink Gastrodon. No, I've given up on Pink Gastrodon now. Clod Dunsparce Farah. Oh, for Alligator. Let's go with. Why don't we go with Oranguru is a little bit tricky to run with Pangoro, isn't it? You want an Ursaring? I don't think Ursaring's going to be very good, right? It's more efficient to second move first, then TM. Well, what if you second move and the move that goes onto the wrong side is the move that you wanted on the left side? Then you'd have to TM both sides. Whereas when you TM the correct side first, there's a chance that first time, as soon as you add a second attack, you get the second attack correct. Okay, where's Pangoro going? Are we leading Pangoro? Are we expecting more fairies in the lead or in the back? Clod and fairy together are very annoying. Okay, we'll put Pangoro there. We'll put Clod lead. What does Clod not want to see? Probably for Alligator. So I mean, you could put Oranguru, but then Mandibuzz is just a bit horrible, right? Why don't we put... Wait, Diggersby could be good in this meta, by the way. I can't run Diggersby with this team. I would obviously change to Quick Attack, but I can't run Diggersby with this team because if I put it as a safe swap, then I'm... Wait, could I run ABA with Ground? Should we try that? Let's try that. I'm going to change Diggersby to Quick Attack. Dig. Probably going to run Hyper Beam because it's funny. And then I'm going to hope I don't see many ice types, I guess. Marksman, do you want to tell me your solution to this? Okay. We are ready. We are ready. Let's do this. Okay, we want to see a fairy lead. If we don't see a fairy lead, we have to consider going into Diggersby to draw out the fighter or the fairy. Ooh, Pangoro. Okay, so we can stay in here because we resist fighting. Oh, where is my earthquake? You met a Frostlass twice? Yeah, but it's going to be crazy, right? My Clodsire can't hit opposing Clodsire, so I will need to change it to Earthquake. Okay. Ooh. We like taking shields. Nice. Adib, how you doing? How's it going? Are you pleased with these move updates? Yeah, I agree. I agree, K9. You should be able to swap your charge attacks around. I agree. Okay, Clodsire is ridiculously good, by the way. No matter what moveset you run with it, it can just hit everything. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely a balance later. Okay. They have actually used a Clodsire Mandy Pangoro team, and I have 3 Pokemon and 2 shields. Okay, 2 Pokemon and 2 shields. Bring back Gligar. Okay, Pangoro is so good. That's 1 game with Shiny Pangoro, 1 win, okay? Someone keep a tally, please. Someone keep a tally. Yeah, Kelvin, we just went 0-5, so same. Ooh, Macago. Nice. So presumably this is an overheat, right? Oh my goodness, we just got baited. Are they going to run Dynamic Punch? Probably, right? Okay. This could get dicey. We're gonna bait. Nah, there's no point baiting. It's a silly bait. And then we're just gonna hope there's not a fairy in the back, I guess, right? We're gonna take the overheat and just hope there's no fairy. You agree? Oh, it's a rock tomb. We have swapped the dark type into the fighter. Goodbye. BM. Pangora's pretty good. I'm just saying, Pangora's pretty good. Did I find a Dreepy? I haven't. I caught a Stonjourner, if anyone cares about Stonjourner. But I haven't caught a Dreepy. I'll get one tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was supposed to TM the Clodsire. Oh, it's too late. Sorry. Pangoro. I've been telling you for months to watch out for Pangoro. Is this gonna have confusion? It will, right? I'll just check. What the heck? Is that Psywave? Wait, what attack was that? I don't understand what is happening on my... That is Psywave, right? I don't know what's happened. They were at a psychic already? Crazy. I don't understand. What attack are they using? Is this Psywave? I don't know. It looks so weird. Hey, this double resists. What a catch! Heck yeah. I'm very curious what's in the back. I want to hyper beam something. Oh, it's a Flareon. Have I lost that many games? Throw an attack. That is Psywave. Okay, that's good. Psywave's gonna be tricky to count. It's good, but it's not quite Hyper Beam. Another win for Pangoro. They said Pangoro was too squishy. That's 2 games with 2 shields. This is how. This is exactly the kind of set that leads Junkers to say 5-0 with Pangoro. New meta confirmed. I'm gonna send this in. I'll send him a DM. We're gonna get bodied in this next game. I can feel it now that I've said that. Has anyone found any very fun teams? Is there anything that's like genuinely good? Claude does look like it's going to be everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're against a level 1 dude. Ooh, Cradley. This has just been nerfed, right? Rock Slide's been nerfed. Oh, but you're running Infestation. I'm gonna be honest. I'm good. I'm not giving you the highest quality gameplay here. I'm playing against an Infestation Cradley. I mean, I guess, yeah. You had a Gastro Mirror followed by a Clod Mirror. Yeah, I mean, I'm against an 1100 Cradley. Yeah, when you hold on a minute, Cellblock, hold on a minute. I didn't start 05. I started with a 4-1. Pangoro, Hisuian Quillfish, AWAC. I like it. I like that. I really want to use Pangoro against something that warrants using Pangoro. Hey, why don't I let this Clodsire go down to the next Ice Beam, right? Then I come in with Pangoro and sweep. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we were shield once. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous shiny panda. How much does a close combat do to a carbink? A decent chunk. Hey, there's actually a fairy in the back, and Pangoro's just taken out 2 fairies. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but there's a small chance that Pangoro is the best Pokemon this game's ever seen. It is 4-0 with Pangoro. That's just fact. With our ground lead, ground back with a Pangoro. Who could have thunk it? Another level 1? Come on. Rank 1. Ooh, Ludicolo. Okay. So what was that? 14? 14 times 4, 40, 56. So Ice Beam? Or Leaf Storm? Oh, Energy Ball. Nice. Whoa. What is that? Was that a Scolipede? Am I against a Scolipede? I think I'm against a Scolipede. Five poison jabs? Cross poison? Oh, an X is a... Thought it would have Mega Horn. Is this the one that has Trailblaze? No. This one has Brick Break. This one has Brick Break. Naturally, you throw Thunder Punch into the Diggersby. Isn't it crazy how quickly we went from playing like hard meta to playing against Ludicolo, Scolipede, Raichu? What difference one set makes? I mean, I guess we want to win with Pangoro, right? Too easy. No, but actually too easy. Okay, hopefully after a 5-0 we will actually play against some teams. Wow, that Squovit dodging my Ultra Ball, that was the hardest thing I've encountered in the last 5 games. Okay, we go again. It's rank 5 now, okay? This is where things get serious. Is anyone playing Galar Edition Cup? And what is it? Is it any good? Again? Oh, it's a little cup format? Really? God, no. Sure. Oh, it's a feint attack Umbreon. Oh, look at that! See? We actually brought out the fairy for once. But does he know? Do they know? God damn it, they know. Hey, Elliot, none of that, okay? This is serious business. This is working out what the meta is going to look like for the next 3 months. And we're doing a good job of that analysis. The answer is Hyper Beam Diggersby. Salandit is allowed? I think I have a Salander. Okay, let's see how much a close combat does. I actually went up to 2 because I assumed I would need to maybe throw another one. That was pretty good. Wait, that Umbreon cannot have been... What CP was that Umbreon? That kind of not... That was that 1500? No, probably not, right? There's no way. There's no way. Change Clod TM? Yes. Okay. Okay. Clod. I'll just use this Clod, and I'll change you to Poison Sting. Okay, easy. That's the easiest way to avoid using TMs, right? Is that you just change Pokemon instead. Diggersby is the Scorching Sands. Yes, Diggersby is the safe swap, and it is running Scorching Sands and Hyper Beam. I'm gonna be honest. We're playing at a level where I don't think safe swap is really a justifiable term here, right? Like, we're facing Arbok lead. Let's see. I need to return to the realms of the living. Hey, there's a chance. This is it. Why Hyper Beam and not Fire Punch? I think Hyper Beam is just a better attack, right? Oh, no. Okay. Hyper Beam allows Diggersby to win against things like Mandibuzz that Fire Punch wouldn't let it do. If you can land Hyper Beam. And because Scorching Sands is reasonably... Like, it's reasonably cheap for a Pokemon as bulky as Diggersby, you actually have the bulk to be able to go up to Hyper Beam. No other Pokemon really has the bulk to justify playing something... Ooh. Okay, how do we take out that Golurk? Yes, got the debuff. Heck yeah. I assume this will run Trailblaze though. Yeah. It's a good job I'm not running that Stone Edge Sludge Bomb Clodsire. Otherwise I'd be getting walled by Golurk. Can I actually reach? This is a Body Slam, right? Please. Cool. Give me the debuff. Yeah, I don't think I like Brutal Swing Runerigus. Okay, so even though its Mud Slap is good versus Clod, I want it to use up its energy for a bit first. Use up some of your Shadow Punches. And then we just hope that Pangoro is strong in the back. Pangoro is not strong in the back. Don't worry, team. I've decided we're going to win, so don't worry about it. Pangoro is cracked, okay? Pangoro is just too good. Getting to Night Slash with 4 karate chops? That's filthy. That's just filthy. We didn't even need our shield. Dean, did you restart your game? Was that the only attack that wasn't working? Okay, our double ground strat doesn't work if we face a Marshtomp lead. Does Machamp win CMP over Panda? It honestly might be a little bit IV dependent. It's IV dependent. I think normally Machamp should win, but I think Machamp could be overtaken by it. Okay, I can't use another shield because you always have to save a shield for Pangoro, right? I assume. So I'll try and just take a shield. Oh, we got the attack drop. Okay, if they're leading Marshtomp, they've got grass answers in the back. So I'm going to shield Pangoro once. Actually, let's by CMP, and if this Night Slash takes it out, then that's really good. If it doesn't take it out, then I probably should have just farmed more. Oh no, okay, that was really good. Samurott was not the answer I was expecting to grass in the back. Luxray makes so much more sense. CO, it is a shiny Pangoro. And it is slaying. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Maybe I need to change Clodsire, because Diggersby's an animal, Pangoro's an animal. Maybe I need to use Oranguru with them. Ooh, Dragonair. So Dragonair's been nerfed, but it's going to be running Aqua Tail into this anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. Okay, they've thrown on alignment, which means I got a free Poison Sting through. Oops, I also went to 100 energy and gave away my free Poison Sting because I wasn't paying attention. Do I just take both of these? Dragon's often paired with steel, right? I hope there's a steel in the back. It'd be good if there's a steel in the back. It'd be bad if there's a fairy in the back. We'll see. Brutal Swing was fine for me. Oh goodness, this isn't what I want. Brutal Swing has been fine for me, Dean, because I was using Brutal Swing with an Oranguru. Can I reach an Earthquake on Clodsire? Let's try. It's CMP'd, but I've got more than 1 HP, so I am going to throw. Diggersby is a monster. It's so good. It's so good. I really think Diggersby will top cut Baltimore. You can write that down. You can quote me, okay? Diggersby will top cut Baltimore in 2 weeks. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. That wasn't supposed to be there. That was pretty painful. That was pretty painful. Team. Pangoro is good. It took 4 charms to take it out. I think maybe that was the humbling experience we needed. Yeah, it didn't even have Fairy Wind. They were running a Charm Clefable. Oh, goodness. But sometimes you just need to be grounded, and perhaps that was that moment for me. So, GBL tickets in the shop. Okay, cool. Let's get it. Ooh, a free berry. Oh, dear. Did I get any dark types? What do you mean? I got the dark type before the Pangoro. Pangoro is very good. Pangoro is very good. It just... Okay, let's go and have a look. I'll tell you what I think about all of these. Okay, so we tested Clod. Clod is insane. Clod is so good. Carbink is now not going to run Rock Slide. It's going to run Power Gem instead. Power Gem is 50-85, which is the same parameters as Scald, but without the debuff. For Alligator is going to be very good. For Alligator, Shadow for Alligator is going to be very good. I personally lean towards the non-Shadow for Alligator. Gastrodon, some people think that Gastrodon's going to be really good. I mean, we tested it a tiny bit. It needs more testing, obviously. We only used it for a couple of games. It didn't immediately scream out to me as being anything special. Dunsparce, I think, will be good because Drill Run is good and Rollout is very good. Mandibuzz is going to be very good. Pangoro is cool. Basti, it just shouldn't be here. This will drop down very, very quickly when the meta gets more established. Clefable, I'd consider running Meteor Mash instead of Moonblast. And the reason is because if you want to use a fairy, I think that there are other fairies that you can use for fairy damage. If you want a Charm user, then you can use your Wigglytuff. If you want Fairy Wind users, you can use things like Jumpluff if you don't want the fairy typing, or you can use Galarian Weezing if you do want the Fairy Wind typing. But for Clefable, maybe you could use it as a fairy that beats other fairies, and so Fairy Wind, Meteor Mash, and Swift could be an interesting set for Clefable here. Shadow Machamp it's very quick. It misses the counter damage, I think. It misses the counter damage. It gets hard walled by Clodsire, and that's not fun. So I don't know how much we'll see Malamar. Machamp. Malamar's very good. Malamar will be very good. Malamar paces very quickly, especially with a 50-second switch timer. The ability to superpower and dip is very strong. I expect Malamar to top cut Baltimore as well. Shadow Quag, it still has play because Mudshot takes it from it takes it to 4-7 straight 4-7 for both. So it's still pretty quick. It still might have play. Azu I think will be good because I think Mandibuzz will still be popular. Shadow Marowak, this is the normal Marowak. You're not going to use this. I don't know what it's doing in number 15. No right to be there. Toxapex also will probably drop down. It shouldn't be number 16. I don't think it's going to be that good. Shadow Jumpluff, we tried very briefly. We did admittedly try it with Solar Beam because I think Solar Beam is a little bit more energy efficient than Energy Ball. I don't know. It loses to Clodsire. So if you're going to be running Shadow Jumpluff, why, I guess? What are you trying to do? Licky Licky, very good. Shadow Gallade, we haven't tested in this meta, but it's so squishy. It's so squishy. Shadow Drapion, I'd like to see people use more of. That's just a normal Machamp. I think Reggie's garbage now. Jumpluff, I don't know why some of these are here. Diggersby, I think's awesome. It beats Dunsparce. It beats Clodsire. It can beat Mandibuzz. It can put a decent amount of pressure on a Feraligatr as well. There's just a normal Quag. Machoke shouldn't be there. Shadow Golurk was pretty interesting. Shadow Golurk, we used it a little bit. We played against it a little bit. It's very squishy. It's very squishy. These two you're never going to see. A/, you'd probably choose the Shadow. I don't think Shadow Basti will be used much again. Quillfish, that's just a normal Quillfish. Hisuian Quillfish is better than normal Drapion, but maybe not Shadow Drapion, K9 says? Maybe. Shadow Whiscash, I don't know if I'm a fan. Alolan Shadow Marowak, I think could be very good. Steelix, interesting. I don't see why it would pop up now. Galarian Weezing, I think, can be very good. I personally would never run Play Rough. I would run Overheat as your normal Drapion. Greninja, I think, could be an interesting pick. It has a lot of play into the Clod, Mandy, Feraligatr teams. It is very squishy, so it could be tricky. Walrein, you have no right to be here. Florges gets a Fairy Wind buff, but why would you run full Fairy when there are other options? Guzzlord, I think, will be very good. Guzzlord now can run Dragon, Dark, and Poison coverage. Three-way coverage is always quite nice. It stops it being walled by anything, really. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that walls all three of these attacks. Shadow Ursaring, I mean, it's 1600 stat product and a Shadow. And it's only a Shadow Claw to a close combat rather than Pangoro with a Karate Chop to a close combat. So I don't see why you choose Ursaring over Pangoro. Shadow Hippowdon, I guess. Superior might be one of the best grasses alongside Jumpluff. Shadow Regirock, no. Chestnut, probably not. And then you're getting down into this 50s territory where everything's much of a muchness. I think you'll still see Cress here and there. I don't think you'll see Lantern. There's your Shadow Dusknoir. It struggles by having triple ghost coverage. Yeah, so Chestnut's interesting, right? So remember that if Clodsire is running Stone Edge and Earthquake, Chestnut walls all of its charged attack damage. It resists Dark from Mandibuzz, but Aerial Ace is doing double super effective, so it's still weak into Mandibuzz. It's obviously very good into it's good into Feraligatr, but actually if you counter swap Chestnut into Feraligatr, the Ice Beam bait could be a bit annoying. I wonder if there's any play for Thunder Punch instead of Frenzy, just so you can have better pacing. But you probably want the superpower for all the normals, because bear in mind you're also resisting all of Dunsparce moveset as well. So yeah, I think Chestnut could be a sleeper, but we'll see. We'll see. Bear in mind wing attack's been nerfed. There aren't many flyers around, so that double flying weakness could be okay. Gastrodon's obviously a huge one. Diggersby's a big one. I'm willing to accept that Chestnut might do well. Miltank beats Shadow Feraligatr, Charjabug, Azu, and Mandy. Yes. You're running Rollout, Body Slam, Thunderbolt on that set, I assume. Yes, maybe. Shadow Magnezone can also beat many of those, right? Mike, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you. I don't know if Cress would run Future because of Clod. So yeah, so for anyone who wasn't sure why Future Sight got nerfed, it was partly just to slow down people wanting to run Future Sight Cresselia. Future Sight will still beat Clodsire, but now it's just not as strong in the neutrals, so it's inviting people to run Moonblast, which is a good thing, because if everyone started running Future Sight on Cresselia, then you're creating a hard RPS situation versus Mandibuzz. So that is why Future Sight got nerfed. Rock Slide did not get nerfed to hit Vigoroth, despite what people are saying. Rock Slide got nerfed because it slows down Dunsparce, and then to a lesser extent also Shadow Machamp, and it also shifts Carbink to a slightly slower but more efficient attack in Power Gem. You cannot knock out top-ranked Clod with Future Sight and Grass Knot now. Oh, what? Because the Poison Sting damage, the extra Poison Sting damage is makes the difference, does it? That's interesting. Clod is very good. So here's something you can do. You just go on here, you go Clodsire versus Great League, right? Oh, the lack of Future Sight damage. Okay, makes sense. You go on Clodsire versus Great League. You can filter by all Pokemon, and then you want to give. I don't know why it's not max rank. There we go. You can give Clodsire. Why don't we give Clodsire a shield advantage and see what can beat it, even with Clodsire getting a shield advantage. So you got some of the classic muds. There's your Gastro. So Gastro is very strong into Clodsire. It's saying it can win a shield down. And then you just have to think, are any of these Pokemon that you want to try and use? Aurorus? Is that true? I guess it resists Poison Sting and you have to land 2 Stone Edges. Hippowdon. Lots of ground types. There's your Diggersby, right? There's your Diggersby. I've seen a few people mention Abomasnow now. I've seen a few people mention Abomasnow, and I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes, because Clod with Poison Sting and Stone Edge can wipe out an Abomasnow. You know what? Even Abomasnow into a Feraligatr, you have to land an Energy Ball, which isn't easy, right? Because it's slow, and if they shield it, then you're going to get outpaced. Dunsparce will beat Abomasnow. Mandibuzz honestly isn't even terrible against Abomasnow. Pangoro deletes Abomasnow. Clefable, especially if it runs Meteor Mash, that will beat Abomasnow. What is Abomasnow beating here? Like, yeah, you could Energy Ball a Gastrodon if you want, but like, I think other Pokemon can do that better. I'm not sure about Abomasnow. Yeah, it is squishy. It is squishy. I think that there are too many Pokemon that have been buffed to be very fast and very flexible for something like Abomasnow to be very good in this meta. I really think Malamar could be very good. As long as you can avoid the Mandibuzz, then Malamar could be very good. It gets Gastrodon that other ice types can't. The thing is, I don't know if ice is actually very good in this meta, to be honest. I don't think ice is very good in the meta. Like, yes, ice will have play into the Clod Manticore, but because Clod can hit ice back, it's just, I don't think ice is the solution. Pain, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I don't think ice is the solution here. I think if you were going to run ice coverage, you'd rather run the Ice Beam on the Feraligatr as ice coverage. The ice typing, I don't think you want. I can't see why you'd want ice typing in this meta. Yeah, Logan, exactly that, right? The ice type is not dominant into either of them as soon as they get an energy advantage. So you lead into a Clod or a Mandy, they say swap out, you say swap in, they eventually come back in, farm down something with a Clod, and all of a sudden your ice type's going to lose. Oh, one Pokemon we haven't mentioned, right? Anyone who is interested in running Fortress. Okay, let's have a look at Fortress. So this is Fortress versus the Great League. Currently, PvPoke has Volt Switch, Earthquake, and Mirror Shot. I personally wouldn't run this moveset. If I were going to run fortress in Open Great League, I would run, and I'll show you a matrix for it. So this is, wait, I need to put my meta in. I don't have the meta. Wait, I copied and pasted it from somewhere the other day. Where was it? Let me find it again. I had like a rough scribble of a meta, although it took into account a Metal Claw 2 buff rather than 1, so a couple of the things on here aren't relevant, including Rest in Peace, Metal Claw, Galarian Stunfisk. I'll take a few things off. Apollyon, you're no longer going to be relevant. Carving, Toxapex, G-Fisk, goodbye. Marathon, goodbye. Rune, realistically, I'll leave you in. Don't care about you enough to change you. Okay, you can just stay like that, and I'll just save that as max out. Cool. Right, now if we check Fortress against these, right? So this is the Fortress moveset that PvPoke recommends. And this is what I would run if I were running Fortress. I haven't actually checked this, so I don't know if these sims will back me up or not. Okay, 2s definitely does not back me up. 1s, interestingly, your average is slightly higher without it, but your win record is slightly better with the Rock Tomb Metal Claw, Heavy Slam. And so you're picking up Dragonite, Goodra, Charjabug, Licky Licky, Jumpluff, Mandibuzz. This Mandibuzz was part of the reasoning for it, right? Imagine using a bug that is beating flyers by just going Volt Switch into Rock Tomb. I don't know about Zeros, to be honest. Zeros still leans into the Earthquake. Okay, so the Sims aren't persuasive, but in my opinion, the Volt Switch into the Rock Tomb is slightly more desirable than having to, because bear in mind these Sims take into account, especially with the 2 shields, it takes into account mirror shot baits, which I just think is rubbish. But Volt Switch at 16 is a little bit more energy efficient into Rock Tomb than it is into Earthquake, right? Because 64 is divisible by 16, Earthquake is 65. So to lose to Clod, should we have a look at the Clodsire matchups? So here's your Clodsire with Earthquake 338, without Earthquake 326. 314, 302. And then you win the Zeros with Earthquake versus Clodsire. So, yes, I could probably let that one go. I wonder if Shadow makes any difference. No, Shadow doesn't look great for the Rock Tomb variant. It might look alright for the Earthquake variant, but I'm still not happy about how many mirror shot baits are probably in there. I'm not expecting Fortress to be any good. But the Mandibuzz pickup I just thought was an interesting one. Is there anything else? Anything else that got buffed that is worth mentioning? Rune. So here we've got Rune with Shadow Claw, Brutal Swing, Shadow Ball. I don't personally see the point in that moveset, because if you want to run that moveset, run a different Pokemon. Because, you know, even Golurk is probably better because you get some better type coverage. Or, you know, if you want to get walled by a dark type anyway, you may as well run Dusknoir. So I wonder if Runerigus could try something else instead. Let's check the Sims. What if we forced it into an Astonish Sandtomb beatdown? Okay, similar, slightly favourable for the Brutal Swing Shadow Ball. Still slightly favourable. Okay, I think Runerigus needs to wait for a Sand Tomb buff before it's going to become relevant. Because yes, this moveset is still slightly better, but it's like it's not good enough, I think, to run Runerigus. Maybe if Sand Tomb gets a buff of some kind, then people could try this one out instead. Not sure. To be confirmed. Wow, Galarian Moltres is higher ranked than Umbreon. This isn't the fully updated rankings, to be fair, but that's interesting. Don't think any of these... Oh, Hisuian Quillfish I keep seeing being mentioned. 1730 stat product? Don't know. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that much. Maybe. I am expecting Clodsire to be #1 usage in Baltimore. For Alligator and Mandibuzz to be second and third in either order. I'm expecting Dunsparce to be up there. Gastrodon will be in the top 12. Malamar will... I don't know, actually. Some people might not like Malamar. Azumarill will probably be in the top 12. Licky Licky could get close, I guess, but it's similar to Dunsparce, right? Diggersby, I think, could get top 12. Chargerbug. I mean, Chargerbug's getting walled by the best Pokemon in the game right now. You know. Logan, yeah, I mean it depends, I think. It depends. If you're it depends what coverage you want, right? If you don't want to run the Rock Slide Drill Run Dunsparce set because you've got plenty of rock ground coverage elsewhere, then maybe you go, I still want a normal, but I'd rather have Body Slam Shadow Ball. Maybe? I don't know. Chargerbug, I mean, Chargerbug hasn't been nerfed, but it has play into the Feraligatr Mandibuzz. It's very good into Malamar as well. Oh, you'd run Earthquake Licky Licky. Well, if you're going to run Earthquake Licky Licky, then yeah, I'd run Dunsparce, right? I'd agree with that. Would Shadow Clod be better than normal if we get it? Let's have a look at Shadow. Let's look at Clod's stats. Oh, we can actually just check them. So the way to do this is you type in Clod, and then scroll down and click Shadow. It turns it into a shadow for you. You can just check your twos. Normal Clod looks way better in the averages there, so that's fine. Let's check the zeros and the ones where the shadow might be better. No, normal Clod way better there. Shadow Clod picks up a couple more in the zeros, and that's it. Logan, the value of Shadow Ball is the 55 energy pacing, right? Because 55 plus 35 is 90. If you divide it by the 13 of rollout, 13 times 7 is 91. So that means it's 3 to a Body Slam and then only 4 to a Shadow Ball. So that kind of energy synergy, if you like that, could be quite nice. That's why I would lean towards Shadow Ball, whereas Earthquake is not energy efficient at 65. It is, well, not as energy efficient at 65. And Earthquake's not even a good attack. Drill Run's at least a good attack. So if you want the rollout into ground damage, then Dunsparce makes sense. Yeah, the coverage might depend on what the meta shifts towards. If we're seeing I mean, you're probably not going to see any of the ghosts pop up anytime soon, right? Cress, for example. Oh, are you just suggesting everyone drop Shadow Ball so that Cresselia is more free? I see you. Yeah, I mean, you might not run. Shadow Ball sucks into Clod. Yeah. It does. It is true. It is true. Shadow Ball is less good versus Clod. Who knows? In a neutral matchup, you might suffer from the lack of pacing, though. I don't know. I think everyone's gonna. You got plenty of time to test it, right? You got 2 weeks until Baltimore for anyone playing in Baltimore. You've got 4 weeks, I think, almost until Dortmund, which is at the end of the month. And there's plenty of people testing Pokemon all at the same time. I imagine that there'll be videos everywhere of everyone testing something. But the aim of the game at the moment is going to be these 3 Pokemon: Clod, Feraligatr, Mandibuzz. These 3 together seem pretty good. So if you want to build a team and you go Clod, Feraligatr, Mandy, you need to have maybe a Diggersby answer, because Diggersby's reasonable. Dunsparce is a good option, but then you're adding more Diggersby weakness. And the reason why Diggersby could be a top used Pokemon is because Diggersby has play into Mandy, Feraligatr, and Clodsire. If you run Clod, Carbink, and Gator, wouldn't you basically just farm? I don't know. I don't know about Carbink. The advantage of Mandy when paired with these is it basically absolutely dominates against Gastrodon, right? So a Gastrodon would cause a lot of problems if you just ran these 3. Carbink, as I say, remember you want to change Rock Slide to Power Gem. Sableye, you can now run Power Gem. You don't even need to run Return. If you're playing in GBL, you can consider using a Purified Sableye, but change Return to Power Gem. And so if you have 2 Purified Sableye, you can give your opponent the impression that you're using a Purified Sableye, and they might go, oh, they're using a Purified, they probably got Return. And then you can just throw Power Gem. So if you're playing in GBL where it's a blind format, then that's an option for your standard Sableye. You can obviously, on Shadow Sableye, you're already running Power Gem, so that's a big buff. Anyone who wants to use Vespiquen, you've had a Poison Sting and a Power Gem buff, and you've got access to X-Scissor. Unfortunately, you have terrible typing, but you do have 2000 stat product, so I'm sure you can have some fun with one of the worst coverage sets known in the game of Poison Sting, X-Scissor, Power Gem. You beat Gastrodon. Just saying. You have a 100 rating against a Clodsire. Anything else with Poison Sting that benefits? I mean, bugs just kind of suck, right? When Clod is around, bugs suck. I can't see which. Are there any bugs that will have play? Oh, Low Kicks has Sucker Punch. That's cool. You have 1600 stat product, but at least you have Sucker Punch. Charger Bug is down here, right? Charger Bug's down here. Do you consider running Crunch Charger Bug instead of Discharge so that you're not at least hard walled by Clod? Drapion does benefit a lot from the 50-second switch timer. If anyone missed it before, using your charged attack uses 10 seconds, right? So any Pokemon that's able to spam out charge attacks really quickly, you have a better ability to run down a switch timer than slow pacing Pokemon. So Drapion, which is hitting Aqua Tail after 4, and has quite a flexible moveset, right? It has 3-way coverage if you're running Poison, Water, and Dark, then you can potentially be very useful at switching in, switching out, wasting the switch timer, and moving your team around to avoid RPS, I guess, which is kind of the point of reducing the switch timer. Is Shadow Quag terrible now? Okay, so let's think about this. You remember when Mudshot was 9 energy and Aqua Tail was 30, and Aqua Tail is 35. So it was 4 Mudshots into every Aqua Tail. And then once you've done an Aqua Tail, it was only 6 more Mudshots into Stone Edge, because 35 plus 55 is 90. 90 divided by 9 for Mudshot is 10, and that means it's 10 to both. Now, Mudshot is only 8 energy, but Mudshot gives a little bit more damage. It does a little bit more damage, right? But this 35 plus 55, that still equals 90. This time you're dividing it by 8. Now, 90 divided by 8, that's not as clean, right? because 8 goes into 88 11 times, and then it goes to 96. So there's 6 residual when you're using both attacks. However, if you ignore using both attacks and actually duplicate these attacks themselves, well, at 35 energy, that's a 5-4 for Aquatail. Instead of 4-4, it's now 5-4. And Stone Edge, instead of being 7-6, it's 7-7. So it's lost a little bit of pacing, but it's still not terrible pacing. 5-4 and 7-7's still fine, right? That's still quicker than... I mean, that's quicker than a Feraligatr, which is 5-5, 7-7. 5-4 and straight 7. I think it can still have play. It's still going to be very good against Clodsire. It's going to be able to hit Mandibuzz back. It's going to have the ability to hit Feraligatr. I mean, it has the ability to hit. You know, it has play into Gastrodon. It has play into Dunsparce. It actually resists the rollout from Dunsparce. So I would not say that Shadow Quag is terrible. No. Especially if we start to see some Alolan Marowak pop up. But yeah, resisting rollout's pretty cool. And the pacing's still very good. And you might actually find Mudshot starts farming things down now. So you need to learn a little bit more about how to play. And obviously, yeah, good into Diggersby. But yeah, you need to practice against and with Quagsire just so you're aware of how the Quagsire matchups change. Oh, you built it? Okay, good. Well, this was for you then. This was for you so that you don't have to feel bad about that. If you built an Annihilate just before the update, then you might feel a little bit bad. If you built a Vigoroth just before the update, then may as well quit the game. These rankings will all change, by the way. Don't wed yourself to these rankings. These rankings were preliminary rankings. There are a few things that will change. For example, the exact parameters will adjust slightly. For example, Power Gem will slot in here. And then over the course of the next few weeks, Matt, PV Poke, he's called Matt, he will update these rankings based on weighting. So as in WEIGHT weighting. He will see what the usage is like for each of the Pokemon that people are reporting, and he will give those Pokemon additional weighting in the rankings, and so that Pokemon that beat those Pokemon might rise up because they are more relevant against the meta. If Clodsire is super common and Feraligatr is super common, but Mandibuzz isn't super common, then Carbink has less play. That kind of thing, right? It's already been updated. Let's have a look. Okay, it's still, on mine it's still the same, but there might be updates that appear elsewhere. Pressing refresh. It's still showing Carbink with Rock Slide, which shows me that it's an old version. So he might have been updating, he might not have updated the website version yet. He might just be on his own version. Walrein comeback. Again, the issue with Ice, right? Walrein, is it good into Clodsire? I mean, yeah, but Clodsire can hit it back. It's bad into Carbink, bad into Feraligatr. Like, even though Walrein resists both of these attacks, Shadow Claw Hydro Cannon, that will add up, right? That will add up. It's neutral. It's bad into Dunsparce, good into Mandibuzz, bad into Pangoro. I'm going to ignore Basti for now. Neutral, bad. I don't know. I don't think Walrein's going to come back just yet. I think if they help it out with Earthquake, which is, bear in mind, non-stab and nerfed, then maybe. But right now, probably not. Put in the correct move stats. Let me check. Yes, Power Gem is 50 energy. So if you want to go learn some things, go and learn these new... Oh, it's Oblivion Wing clone. Interesting. Power Gem is now an Oblivion Wing clone. You probably don't face many Oblivion Wing. I mean, you will if you play Master League. You will very soon. But it's a Scald clone. If you want something to compare it against, it's a Scald clone, except it doesn't have the debuff chance. In terms of its energy and its damage, that's the parameters. Future Sight has matched now Hurricane and Earthquake. Oh, I didn't even know Petal Blizzard I mean, I knew Sludge Wave was, but I didn't know Petal Blizzard was also there. So look at all of these clones here. Malamar got a +2 buff to Psywave. Yes, Psywave is now 3 damage and 4 energy, which is really, really very good. You can see here, Psywave 4, and it has this. So can you see how it has the same energy per turn and damage per turn as Shadow Claw? However, because it's a 1-turn attack rather than a 2-turn attack, it is better than Shadow Claw. And that is because every time you do a little bit of damage to your opponent, the way that the damage is calculated will involve some rounding, right? And you can either round up or you can round down. If you round up twice for a 1-turn attack. So a 1-turn attack on average can do more than if the same parameters were applied to a 2-turn attack, because you get the benefit of both rounding, right? So Psywave is better than Shadow Claw in terms of its parameters, worse than Shadow Claw in terms of its offensive typing. Ghost offensively is a better type than Psychic. Malamar has the benefit of unique typing itself, right? It's a Psychic Dark type, which means it triple resists Dark. It also has access to both Dark and Fighting coverage, so it has 3-way coverage, and we like Pokemon that have 3-way coverage because it means they can hit more things. And Psywave with 4 energy into a superpower. Superpower is 40 energy. Psywave every half second is giving you 4 energy. That means it takes you 5 seconds to reach a superpower. So you can superpower, and then especially if you're taking advantage of a 50-second switch timer, you can try and dip out. And so you are getting, superpower is quite an efficient attack. You can get off these superpower quite quickly. From memory, superpower is 40 energy and 90 damage, right? So if you can spam the 90 damage fighting is also an offensively good type, then yeah, Malamar could be good. That is correct. Malamar Mirror does 0 fast move pressure because Psychic is triple resisted. Anything else, team, for today? Anything else? I think we'll see lots of Clod, lots of Feraligatr. These two are core broken by Oranguru, if you want to try that out. You'll see lots of Clod, lots of Mandy. There are quite a few core breakers to these, but some of them are a little bit funky. So you'll have to just decide, do you want to lead into an Ice type? Do you want to play an Azumarill and try and Azumarill, dominates versus Mandy, but has equal-ish play into Clodsire, like they can both hit each other. And Azu can also has play into Feraligatr, so you might see some Azu. Are there other things that you want to try out on the basis that you're expecting to see Clod Mandy? For people that didn't play a few, like last year, the year before last year actually, Poison and Dark pair very well together, right? Dark is weak to Fairy, it is weak to Fighting, it is weak to Bug. Poison resists all of those. Okay, so Poison is very good at protecting Dark, and because Mandibuzz is a flyer that is weak to Electric, Clodsire protects it even further by being a ground type. What it doesn't protect it against is Ice. They are both weak to Ice, however, Clod can hit Ice back because it has Stone Edge. If you can also cover the Ice elsewhere in your team, you're probably fine. So you're not seeing many Ice type Pokemon other than A-Slash, which we know has a double weakness, 2 double weaknesses, 3 double weaknesses actually. So it's not safe, right, by any means. We will raid Axon. We will go and raid Axon because my voice is starting to go now, but Dugong can have play. I think Dugong will have some play. I don't think it'll be easy to use, but I do think it will have play. People just need to work out how exactly, because when you've got lots of Dunsparce around that are spamming Rollout, Rock Slide, even Clodsire with Stone Edges and things, if people do lean into things like Pangoro, Malamar with Superpower, Quagsire with Stone Edge, like there's a lot of pressure on Ice types at the moment. So do you want to use Dugong, or do you want your Ice coverage to be via Ice Beam on a Feraligatr, which has much better defensive typing? That's the question. We shall see. we shall see. Right, team, I'm going to raid you into the ex-world champion. It's Axon. He, I'm sure, will have plenty of opinions and views to share as well. So I hope you enjoyed. The stream. I will be back at some point later this week, and we will definitely play more Pangoro. So see you next time.